Good evening, folks. Samson to La Brapa Radio. We're very sorry we're coming in late tonight, but it's we have to take care of one or two things, so we're very sorry coming in late, but this is what we have to do. I want to thank all of you for tuning in. We're not going to be here long tonight anyway because we have other things that we want to take care of very quickly. I want to thank all of you tuned in. I'm still getting my stuff together. As you know, I am the arranger, the whatever you call it, that me. Everything you think, that me. Bad, good, that me. So, on my show, okay? So, we say thank you for tuning in tonight again. Please share this video, share it to as many people as possible as we come on air to have conversation about our country again tonight. I'm sorry that we're coming in late tonight, but this is America. Everybody have things to do. Every one of us have things to do. And so I'm asking all of you, please share this video, share it to as many people as possible so they can join us tonight. Thank you for everything. Thank you for everything. Welcome, 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 folks. Welcome. It's very important. Welcome. That's all we're going to say to you tonight. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday afternoon. Thank you for joining. Samson to Labrador Public Radio, folks. We are here again tonight to say welcome. Thank you. Yeah, good evening, Clarence. Thank you for joining me. I came in late because I have one or two things I wanted to take care of here. I want to thank all of you that tune in. Your safety, Lord Jesus. We ask you for your blessing. We ask you for long life. We ask you for everything good you got for us. And I know you have the ability to give us what we're asking for. All you say, ask in my name, and you will get it. And therefore, we're asking everything on our heart tonight, everything on mine in your name. Bless us. Bless us. We say thank you very much. Bless the Republic of Liberia. Bless the people of the Republic of Liberia. Bless President Bakai. Give him long life, whatever it is that he touches, my Lord, bless his hand. Whichever door he knocks, my Lord, bless him. Open the door for him. You give us President Bakai, bless his hand. Give him long life, whatever he wants to do for us that is good. Bless his hand. We ask that the United States of America, the whole country, be blessed as well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. So, folks, it looked like President Baka coming to America. We read today that not only that, the State Department, I told you all yesterday, if President Trump let President Baka, they're not going to extend the State Department extended the invitation, my understanding. They had a meeting with him. But there's some AI going around where the president was rebuking president. Yeah, these people, there's something else. Oh my God. I don't know how true that is, but I believe it's AI. President Baga will tell that about President Trump. Why you stay here in the United These people, there's something else. They can't be certified. The papa give your Huawei. The papa flog you. The papa give your Huawei. You're leaving alone, letting government, I beg you, man. You find something else to do. Samson told La Republic. The liberal is here again tonight, folks. Samson too. But anyhow, let me go on, folks. There are a few things I want to talk about here tonight. Uh, Clarence, is there anything I'm missing that you want me to discuss? Please put it up there. I wish sometimes that you would be able to take time off of your work. But if I do that, then I will be bad. You got children to take care of. That I'm like, brother, that I'm with the one paying your. What kind of thing? How much stuff that is so? That I'm with the one paying your bill. So for me to say, take your work, take time from your work. No, 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 Clarence. That's what I say. That's what I say. That's what I say. But anyway, Clarence, I mean, take time off. Who cares? Begin, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. You're doing good. In this country where you are working and taking care of your family, I've seen your family picture. You're doing good. You're doing good. We're very proud of you, Clarence Davis. Thank you very much. Keep it up, my boy. Keep it up. Keep it up. God is there. God will always guide you. And I see you working hard every day. You just do the best you can. Do the best you can. That's all we ask. But thank you. Write something you think I need to discuss here tonight. Then your topic will be my topic tonight, Clarence David. Give it to me. Throw it out there. Rescue. Right now at this point, I came late. I already start calling for help. Rescue 2, Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling. I'm in trouble. So no, on a very serious note, President Bakai, the situation with ArcelorMittal, I don't know what's wrong with us, Liberians. When we take one good step ahead, people, we have to bring ourselves back. What is this deal with ArcelorMittal, my people? Who's stopping them from giving us the amount of money we're supposed to get? What's going on here? What's going on? We the black people. What's wrong with all? We don't know anything. What kind of business is this? What is this? Who are we? I mean, this is I've been asking a question over 1 minute we're doing something good, another minute we're tracking back. Is it we're just inherently greedy to the point that when we're asked to leave, we can't even produce something good? These people that's a company, they saw something good in Liberia they wanted. Okay, when you go to Lebanon, let me ask you. Yeah, what? Liberia people with something else. When you go to Lebanon man's store, when you say that shoe I want, you and the man finish negotiating. Then you say, okay, I'm telling you by way back in 1976, 70 something now. Don't not today. Then you say, okay, that's something to now. Then you say, okay, but I got all the money. I want to begin $36 a month. and your shoe is $37. So can I make payment arrangement? Then me and the man agree now. Fine shoe, fine shoe. Hey, I don't have the picture again. I wish I had a picture. I can put it. Oh my goodness, I wish I had a picture. I used to be. That's your son that going to say the old man you see here used to be Tabatao. The old man you see here, you call him grandpa. He used to be the man of the time. That me. When I was running in Monrovia those days. I gotta tell myself small now. I've been talking about President Baga too long. Let me tell myself small. Those days in Monrovia, bare balance, polyester bare balance, platform shoes. But this is what you do those days. You take your platform shoes and put how do you call it, metal. There's a metal clip at the back of your shoe and the front of it, and then you eat what we call eat name. When you're walking on the sidewalk with a metal under your shoes, you look for where the sand and the cement makes. So when you step on it, you kalau. Oh yes. From Broad Street all the way to Johnson Road. You can get money for taxi. Yeah. No, our behavior will not change. Fasten. Something to you get more. Fasten. There's some beating him. But when you finish dressing, you think say you own 99 all the story. So when he walking, he got handkerchief, weapon himself, but he walking. He looking for sense so people know he's the man. Kalau. When you're hungry, you're going all the way to Fiamma, coming from Johnson Road, going all the way to Fiamma. Look for food from a cousin there. Now you're hungry. My cousin in Philadelphia, I went to the house the other day. I look at her. Long time I started laughing. She said, "What are you laughing for?" I said, "No." She said, "Tell me." So I told her she was laughing. Because when I get there, she said, "I know you're coming. I got something prepared for you already." Ah, yes. Then from there, my stomach full now. Then I come back. I go to my place now, change clothes, get in my jeans pants. I go in the football field. That beam, I've been eating, I've been eating way in fear mouth. That walk you, I go get money from a taxi. The last 25 cents I get, I go around the field. That 25 cents I'm gonna come spend for a taxi. Man, big man. I go around the field. Then when I get around the field, I start talking. I get faster. Like Mira, our behavior would never change, folks. I laugh about it because these people are educated. And yet still they're behaving as though Samson told back in the 70s. For what reason? For what reason? For what reason? And that's why when President Barker asked President Trump in America to come and do some survey for our natural resources and things like that. And I'm thinking to myself, Pape, good idea, but you open it up for those people, the next group that will come in, they will steal like nothing else. The best way right now, Pape, the best way, Father of the nation, you don't hate us. You're training us. It got nothing to do with hate. You have no hate in your body. Build a prison. Build a prison. If you want to put a prison between Guinea and Liberia, put it there. Anybody wrong on the Guinea side, they stay there. Build a prison. If something to come and say, President Barker, what can I help you with? Oh, something to your engineer, I can help. There I come. I take money that don't belong to me. Don't even bother yourself about finding something to relatives. Take me to that prison. Even if your own son put himself into Liberian people money, take him to that prison. You do 1 or 2 times. They don't have to stay there. Even if that one day they spend there, they will never forget it. They will never forget it. What kind of business is this, my people? Somebody will negotiate with a company on his own behalf or on their behalf You saw that young man, you wrote that letter about Bill Tuare. How the people were sending money and Bill Tuare was saying, you read that letter. I'm not making it up. The behavior still continue for what? And these are the people during campaign. They are the front. They are at the front of the campaign because they got nothing back here to give. They got no moral support. They got no moral fiber in them. They are the most thief that you can find, but they are the front of the campaign. So President Waka or anybody you they running your campaign, you're taking keen look at them. So when the campaign finish, you win, you say, okay, these you young people they help. You come with your sins. That's why it's very painful. The old man, he look at you and say, ah, my son, I trust you. Come and join me. Then you coming, you're stealing. Hey, yeah. Johnson, good evening to you. Thank you very much. Then you're stealing. You're stealing. Ralphie Highway, they will not finish in President Waka time. Not because the people ain't got no know-how, but they don't want to pay. The people want so you got senator, then you got representative, then they got company. They don't know anything about construction. They don't know anything about construction. But they got construction company register. When they pay them, they don't do nothing. Where are we going with this thing here, my people? Some of us will continue talking until we die. But I'm ready to die now. God there, God there, God there. Every day when we come on this platform, we ought to, every day. The person stealing again, oh yeah. The person stealing again, oh yeah. The person here, why? Why is that? Why is that? Okay. If President Waka remove all the people, put new people in, nothing changed. Nothing will change in our country. And we can't ask Liberians to bring back Jerry Rolling Star. We cannot ask that. We went through a lot already. And the thief themselves, they know these things. They know these things. And hello, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for joining us. They know these things. Okay? Here's the thing here about us. Somebody, when I went home 2, 3 years ago, I bought my son a bike, and he had one little young man decided to go wash the bike. He said he was riding around, and the people beat him with cutlass and took the bike away. So I said, okay. He said he want to gather. My son said he want to gather his body then because he marked his bike to go look for it. And whatever they catch it, the person will be killed. I said, how much is the bike you talking about? He said 1,000. I said, okay. I'll call my wife here. I said, send me some money. She sent me money. I went and bought him brand new bike. Forget it. But the point here is not about me. In Liberia, if somebody steal bike and they catch you, they will kill you. They will kill you. Down Waterside, if somebody want to treat you bad, all they have to say roll and point at you, you're in trouble. But as soon as you get into ministry position, you can steal $3 million. You can steal $13 million. The people be praising you, singing, Baku, you strong. Baku, you, the man stealing from you. Baku, you strong. Then they come. Now you see it, now you done. They speak all the book. They finish stealing. They finish stealing. The paper trail for money you took. They got paper trail. And they're all there. But then they hire a lawyer. Whereas the man who stole the bike don't have money for a lawyer, the person probably dead already. But this is what we are. So the best thing you can do in your life in Liberia is to get a college degree. And if you steal, once you have a college degree, you steal, they're not going to kill you. It might be disgrace, but a lawyer. And if you have a political party, the party scene will start sinking behind you. Baku, you strong. Oh yeah, wow, sour. They will start saying all kind of things. But you now, you as a human being, you as a human being, we can sit here and praise, sing you every day. You as a human being, Liberian, what is your own God-given mind? Do you feel good about that because you think you have I call it outsmart Liberians? Do you go to sleep and feel good at night? Me right now, I'm just giving you an example. If somebody myself made plow and I vest, the person myself will exchange some words and stuff like that. When I get back in my car, I will start regretting my whole day spoiled. Because that's not what I'm supposed to do. I'm too old for confusion. I'm too old for confusion. So why would I? First thing I start, why did I put myself in that position? Why didn't I just walk away? Why do I have to reply to that person? I'll give you an example. Bloku. Samson told from Tota. I'm coming to get you this story, and you will not believe it. Those of you that know me, you will not believe it. So earlier this afternoon, well, actually this afternoon, I was coming from West. I said, okay, let me go get gas. The gas station, the gas pump line are like this. So the road that take me to my house, I come from this, I come from behind me, I go and I want to make a round so I can get back on the road and go home. So I went this guy behind me. I went to turn around. By the time when he turned this way, he got into the tank that I wanted to get into. I was already halfway there. He's not getting gas. But he parked at the tank. Instead of park on the side, he went to the store to get cigarette. He wasn't getting gas. I wanted gas, but he parked at the tank. Look at him. When I turned my car around, I went the other way. I got my gas. I went in. He was standing there. I got my gas. I didn't even look at him. Because if I were to look at him and say exchange one, blah, 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 all kind of stuff, for what? I went, I got my gas. I'm home right now. I will go to bed, sleep fine tonight. What's about you? The people say you stole money. The people say you ate Liberian people money. Is that not enough to make you dry? Is that not enough to make you lose weight? Is that not enough to make you think about your mom? Is that not enough to make you think about your family that yes, indeed, your name is being disgraced? And you're sitting there talking all kind of both people talking tabata and black foul behind you, Baku, you strong. You, a Liberian, highly educated, I give you that. But what are we doing? Who are we? Think about it, folks. Think about it. I'm on this platform most of the time. I tell you guys my own story when I was growing up in Monrovia. I came to Monrovia, no father, no mom, cousins. And sometimes they won't even look at your way. Okay? Rescue 2, I call you almost 30 minutes ago. I already in a hole. Everybody laughing at me now that now you're ready to rescue me. But welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Let me end this story here, Terry. This is getting to be painful the way we behave in our country. Let me end this story. So what Terry is here listening as well. So when I came to Monrovia, I had no money. Before my mom picked me up to take me to Ministry of Education to work over there. At that time, my mom was dragging all over Monrovia. Few brothers picked me up here and there. I get fasten. 15-year-old got somebody pregnant, my people. Look at that kind of trouble. Look at that kind of trouble. Fasten. I get. So my mom and pa said, okay, let it get come by. The girl pa, I went to visit her after she finished telling her pa. I don't even know about it. I went to visit them beyond JFK there. The man said, "Are you Samson too?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "You don't want to get pregnant." I said, "No, I don't know anything about him." So okay. He called his son then, big boys. So you take the food on the beach and you're sitting down on the beach. They put me in that sand. The water coming full go. I finished dressing you, bare banner. Bare banner told me, yeah, start dressing. I go and visit girlfriend. They put me on the beach to sit down. until my uncle who used to be in the military, somebody left from there and said, oh, that's something that's put in the ocean or whatever. The man collected all your body then from behind the mansion. You are working at the behind the mansion. They came, all the people then run away. He said he wanted to flog this guy who put me on the beach. He said, my son, you know who we are? What are you talking about? You mean you get pregnant that anything wrong? What how much you want? I will
Hmm.
pay you right now. But the point here is this. He did that because of the name of the family. Who was that? I got nothing. But he knew our family name. He has to come and redeem. When I left from there, I started working at the goldsmith shop. I told you guys this story before. Where the people have come and where they go when I finish making elephant bracelet, or make a ring, or make chain and stuff like that, and where again, they wait now they see they take me to CID. My other cousin working at CID, he said, what kind of business that my son y'all come bring to CID? Man, get out of there, man. That the family name. You can't treat people like that, especially when he knew I wasn't guilty. But they all knew me. I'm just standing there, I'm fighting. He said, you got to bring the man here because of fighting. I said, you're keeping him because I told you not to fight long, long time ago. He hasn't been listening to me. But stealing, I know that's not his job. Who are we? Who are we? Must you know people in the government and you continue to steal to keep you there for what? For what? Don't worry about it, man. Just tell your own, WO, whatever. But the issue here is this. After I left from there, they used to have people who face what watches. I used to watch my dad face, so I have my own boot down one side to face watch it. I face watch it. I used to face because don't watch it. Don't say you use to wind the watches, and inside it has a clean. They boy go like a clinky clack, and then the wine. But sometimes the winder will break, and you put another wine in and twist it. It take me about 2 minutes. I will be done. I get $1. They pay me $1 to take that watch. That one it was another problem. Because somebody bring that watch, you finish fixing it, he go, he say, oh, they think not working good. And when they're not coming to you, they say refix it, they call their cousin there at the police station and they're coming for you. All of that we did. We didn't steal. Yeah, you are. And many of these people, their story is so sad. And some of them, their story is worse than what I'm telling you about myself. They went through much in Monrovia to educate themselves. Their mother was selling in a market for them to be educated. To end it up just to steal people money, to steal. So your mom walk in the rain to sell in Baker Market to send you to LU at the end for you to steal money, something that don't belong to you. Your mom was selling in the market, selling fish. She never stole anything the entire time she was at Baker Market. But for you, with all the education your mom fought for you to get, you don't feel sorry for yourself. You will go take people money. Instead of you say, Samson told, I walk the street of Monrovia to go to school at night. Samson told, walk the street of Monrovia just for me to survive. Then when you have that opportunity to say, I will not see another Samson to walk the street of Monrovia. We will do what we can to make sure the educational process in this country is improved. The hospital is improved. You're not doing that. You're just getting out on people to steal. To steal. So President Obama's idea of bringing America and Donald Trump to come and solve it for national resources, which is good. But I would say, Papa, don't even bother yourself because you will open it up for the thief to steal more. To steal more. People that people believe and trust it. Some of us believe in them. I don't want to call names. But what do? They think by getting position in Liberia is a way to cut friendship up. Because some of us would tell them, man, they kind of think that I'm what you and myself used to talk about. Because some of them, they and myself used to ride car together, going from state to state, following you lot. They and myself We used to ride car together, going from state to state to make sure we go to Washington D.C. to protest. They're now in power. They don't even talk to us again. They don't even, because maybe they think that when you talk to them, you say, "My man, you remember the kind of conversation we had in the car that one time?" What is this? Let me bring in Terry. Terry,
It's,
what am I saying here that is wrong tonight? Talk to me and then tell me what's on your mind.
well, Liberal, you are not saying anything wrong tonight. The aspect of people not being honest is a Liberian tendency. It's just a
So how do
Liberian.
we get out of it, Terry? We
But like I
continue,
said,
we continue to
it's a. Huh?
COWO. Don't even call my name tonight. I don't want to talk to you. Go ahead, Terry. Wait, I don't forget it, man. I'm calling the man names. I forget. You forget. You got. Now you don't want to call people. Go ahead, Terry.
So yeah, Liberal, the aspect of wherein people steal, I think is a Liberian thing.
Yeah, but
It's a
Terry,
it's,
Terry,
it's a, it's a
let me hold
Liberian
you.
thing.
Let me hold you. I know you don't like when I hold you at the middle of your conversation, but you know the liberal. Let me hold. And furthermore, I owe enough anyway. I'm older than you.
Sure.
If you are born 80 something, if you're born 89, my
79, Liberal, 79.
oh okay 79, but I mean I owe enough to be your father then because my first
Definitely. That one has true.
I will not even say when my first son was. I told you somebody was at age 15. So
The CEO already tracking you. He say he will
hey,
play
don't
it. I
mind.
don't know why you want to play, but
You can play whatever you want to play. But Terry, 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 these people, they are educated, and many of them have sad stories just like me, or even worse. Okay, they. How can you say this is our way of life when their parent, their mom and pa, they didn't steal for them to go to school? Many of them, their mom, their pa, their mom specifically was selling in the baker market for their children to go to school. When you go and buy rice, here's the thing here about this buying rice
Liberal,
business. Let me get hold on 1 minute. How true, how honest our Liberian women are in the market. If a lady, those days back in the 70s, they used to sell rice in a cup, a sardine cup. So some of them they can beat the cup butt. So the rice they put in there is full, but it's not really full. And when their fellow women then see them doing that, they will report them.
hmm,
They will report them. I've seen so many of them. This is honesty, and these same women that are so honest, their children, many of them, their children are the ones that are stealing today.
right.
So what went wrong? Is it because of the war?
Yeah, the war factor in, the war and everything factor in. But the problem, I don't want to fully blame it on the war. I think it's actually an individual, more like an individual and a societal breakdown due to lack of parenting. I may say the system, the breakdown of the system from the government perspective, all have a trickle down effect on the perception of the people. If the system is made to be corrupt, it will have a trickle down effect on the society, on the community, because everything that is coming from the government is going right into our various communities and then our environment, our homes. So we come from the home and go into the government to work. We go into the government with a perception not to steal. But when you meet a bad system that empowers you, all right, the woman will know that you working in that system and you stealing because the woman know your salary. Your wife, she knows your salary. And you not bringing home the exact salary you're supposed to be bringing. And the money you bringing, you taking care of her, you buying car like the last time under the former government, what we saw the man bathing a car with champagne beer. You, the woman, know he buying her car, bathing, putting champagne on the car and all of that. She knows that the money he making cannot give him that opportunity, but she would be. They call it the work of God, because you never had anything. All of a sudden, you having access to millions of dollars, and you start packeting it. Taking the one that's not supposed to be for you, packing it, and that also giving it to your family. Your family living good life. You sending your children abroad, so the children from that lifestyle, they will have a trickle down effect anywhere they go. They will become what they saw their parents doing. So this have been factoring in for many years now. And I think that is the reason why we are where we are. But I would not want to blame it wholly and solely that on everybody do not go with a perception of seeding. But when you get in the system, liberal, the system is corrupt. You will be compelled. There are people sitting out to do ministries then, right? You tell somebody, say, I'll give you $150 every month. The man got to go there. The man say, okay, $150, you pay me every month. I'm working. But meanwhile, the man got to pay his children's school fee. He got to pay his way every day to go to work. So how is that 150 taking care of him every month? Then he got to pay rent. Take, for example, go and listen to some of those nurses and some of those nurses, some of those teachers. Go listen to the money they're making. And you wonder how they're going to work every day. Because you and I know that we cannot make that money and still survive. Then you wonder why the people sitting. Most of those nurses, the other day I was listening to those nurses, some of them got BSc, some of them get master degree. How much they making? $300. Some of them making $250. But the places they live in, when they pay their way to come to work, and you calculate the money that they're going to make every month, when they get the deduction from their transportation alone, they will come down to maybe $250. Then they got to pay rent, they got to cook every day. Some of them get 5 children. Some of them get 3. Some of them get 4. Besides that, they get other family members that come to them regularly for them to give them money to buy food and take care of them who not working. That one not part of it. But these people, they get houses. These people, they get drugstores. You see? So you wonder how they're surviving. How you think they're surviving? That is why when you go to those places for document, you go to those places for medical treatment, you got to bribe before you can get anything done. Because the system is not fair to the people. You see?
So, but then let's
It has a trickle down effect on the society. So when you go in home to, the driver will see you, the driver will say, okay, when they see them, people standing in the traffic and they reinforcing, the driver will say, okay, to get to Ganavate, the price is 100, but you pay 500. If you not pay me my money, you're not getting in the car. So you got to pay the driver 500 before you get in the car, because the driver already know that you won't go home. And he knows where you're working, because every day he's running on a scene road and he knows how much you're making. So the corruption have a trickle down effect to almost every system in the country.
Let's suppose what you're saying. I'll take it for face value. That's fine. But let me ask you this. Everything you say here on point. But those that are stealing the most are, many of them are elected officials and appointed officials. Why is it that when we leave from here, you got people will leave from here and tell you, say, just what you just explained, and explain these things to the voters, and say, this is the solution that I have. They turn their back on that person and they go with somebody who they know will continue to repeat these things for themselves and enrich themselves. What happened with that one? Can you give me an analogy on that one, please? Because I know you know plenty. You know plenty that
No,
you get
what?
you lay on here. You know plenty that you can get all in a place here. Let me hear from you.
Labour, the BB people then was stealing that they want that painful. The legislatures, they are the ministers, the presidents, the vice presidents. Those are the people that we need to hold responsible for the decline in the society. And until we can bring them to justice for the wrong that they are doing, Liberia can never be straightened because when you start to take drastic action on these people, that's the only way the change will appear in the system. And once the change start coming in the system, because they see drastic action taking on the hierarchy, the bottom remaining aspect, the environment and the community will have an impact on that particular change that is coming from the government. Because everything in Liberia is centered around the government. So once the government straighten, every other system will come under control. But the reason why other systems are not working is because the hierarchy is corrupt. The hierarchy is corrupt. You see, in my view, I could be wrong, but I think that is what it is. So, like what we were talking about last night, why do you think the American wants for security to be number one priority in Liberia before and before they can invest? Because the security system the American is applying in Liberia comes through the GAC, it comes through the LACC, it comes through these organizations that are responsible to curtail corruption. Because an American citizen will not come to invest his resources in a country that is corrupt. And the danger for corruption is that it attracts terrorism, it attracts money laundering, it attracts or how you call it thing, human trafficking, it attracts drugs. And anywhere those drugs are trafficking, human trafficking, you will find terrorism, which poses a threat to the American foreign interests. Their citizens will be afraid to come to Liberia to invest. So because your system have not proven strong enough to tackle corruption. If you cannot tackle corruption, it means that it means that those money that those people are stealing, where are they carrying it? So that money laundering. And if you are doing money laundering, there's a likelihood that this money are going to banks that are offshore banks that are also funding terrorism. So that is why money laundering is very, very so these organizations that we look at to be common in the society, GAC, LACC, why you think the CIA called President Weah when they call him because of the auditors, the deaths of the auditors and other people. Because these entities that they overlook in the country, they are all operative of the American security or foreign policies that are responsible to make sure to curtail and arrest corruption, which will give them an overview of whether if your country is safe enough to invest. Because if one man can take $7 million and just send it offshore, where is that money going? Nobody can track it. What is it going to achieve? Because those banks, they can turn the money over. You see, and the Americans know exactly where these things are going. So the danger here of corruption in the hierarchy, and that is why I want to believe that what President Boyka gained favor with Trump and other people. And that is why they're talking about strengthening our creating jobs opportunity. How you talking about American coming to invest? How will these people come to invest in your country when you don't have guarantee, when you don't have when you got the vast level of corruption and you don't have the justice system is not effective? The justice system is not effective. The schools are not working properly. People stealing here and there. How do you expect them to feel safe in your society? They're not going to feel safe. And the problem is from the hierarchy. Once the presidents are taking drastic actions on corrupt government officials and past corrupt government officials, the system will straighten. But until then, the system will not straighten. The judiciary, the budget need to be cut. The legislature budget need to be cut. The executive budget need to be cut. And those monies need to be the salaries of teachers, the salaries of the salaries of nurses, the salaries of all these things. All these people need to increase. People that are working in a low area that we least expect, that are doing most of the job, it need to go up so that it will enable these people to do effective work without stealing. But if I go to the office, I see my boss man My boss man collecting $1 million in your office. Every year, he collects $1 million. I know how much he can get a girlfriend. I know how much rent he giving to his girlfriend, to the other girlfriend. I know the new car he bought for one of all these kind of things. When the people get to know these things, they're not going to be honest to you. They're going to steal from you, right? So the stealing start from up and coming down. In my opinion, that is what I believe.
Thank you, Terry. Well, for tonight, I think it's a Thursday night. I think you're making this night a one of the beautiful night. Sometimes I just want to sit down and listen to you, because you're really drilling this thing here, and I think you're really hitting it tonight, and I appreciate that. Now, let me ask you, what's on your plate tonight?
Oh yeah. Well, what's on my plate is just almost the same roundabout we have been going on. I see a lot of people talking about President Boga say sir because he used the word sir to
Oh,
damage.
I don't mean to interrupt, but have you seen the other AI stuff where
Yeah,
President Baga
I
was
did saw the AI. They say that President Boga talking.
condemning
Yeah.
Trump and stuff like that?
But everybody know America too sophisticated to buy into that narrative. That CDC propaganda. That breakable then can make it. So obviously you
We'll talk about that. Now we'll talk about that
yeah,
style.
that way they don't want to produce it. But that the tabula rasa bukan.
Tabula rasa. I mean, if you let's, the people are so stupid. We know how President Baga look like. We know when he's talking, but you can see him talking with straight face. When was the last time the old man talked like that with straight face and tie his face and act like he ready to go fight? That's not his style. Why are you gonna
That's
make
not.
that AI look like this? You know.
We
But let
already
me,
know what I think coming from. So we just look at it and chunk it away in the track.
yeah.
International
Look, I
community.
look at I was laughing.
You know how many how many false AI something they have made on Trump? I don't understand. I don't really understand, but this is the media age. So you can't get angry with them. Those people got to make their money too. They
Yeah.
need viewers. All these things that for viewership and things, it's fine. It's part of all happiness. Some people got to be happy. These things
Thank
make
you.
them happy.
I want to say here quickly, on behalf of LPR and on behalf of the CEO, Terry, truly want to thank you for your commitment to this network. You come in every day, whether 10 minutes late or what, it doesn't matter. You come in every day, and whether we agree with you or not, but you give our people something to listen to. And I really, really do appreciate that. And I want to thank you for that, for real. Let's go. Let's go. You said what do you say is on your plate tonight?
Yeah, so that's what I was talking about, and all of that about this thing
What
here.
what's about the protests and the police? Were you able to watch? I didn't watch it. I've not seen it. I just read a little bit of it.
Where the president and the police, the president, I mean the protest liberal is just the give what his name, uh,
Moruba.
yeah, not Morba, but the RG, RG,
Gregory.
he boosted, he boosted, he boosted the protest when he made that pronouncement. You see now CDC youth went to go endorse Stan,
Hmm.
CDC Youth League. So
So
obviously,
so that means that the bike with Moruba Moru kick down the curb. They ain't certified yet. Then I go biking again.
yeah, they went, but the people like Moluba Molu. Moluba Molu shouldn't have left. The seditionists, they love Moluba Molu because Moluba Molu is radical and he can actually tell you the truth. You understand? No offense to him. Even though I don't support his protest, I believe his protest is all based on Tabata and trying to resuscitate his political ambition. But Moluba Molu, what he brings, his charisma he brings to the CDC is very, very mature. The only problem with CDC, they don't listen to nobody besides Jawia. And that is why they are not successful because Jawia is not a politician. That is why when Jawia came to America here, he was watching football game, the football game on for him. as compared
Yeah,
to.
yeah. And you saw it in our room. You were sitting there, watching.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
that it.
CEO. I appreciate.
Don't call it Nia. Say thank you, Bo Chair. Yeah, praise man. Don't call it Nia on my show.
So that Tabata can talk. You see,
Yeah, yeah.
you gave him breakable then. That was breakable then. Who did it yet? The
Who care for
Popo,
bringing them?
Joe Biden put the TV on. They were watching the American game.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Because the problem here, Labor, is this. The people saw President Weah, not that President Weah was not a good president, but they saw him as a sucker legend.
that's it.
They did not see him to be a comrade. They did not see him to be a colleague of the political arena. So they saw him from the perspective of soccer. So
And
they never
they put the
internationally,
soccer. You saw the soccer game they were playing.
yeah, internationally didn't take him serious. So even though
Whatever you want, they bring for they will always
they
bring
brought
football
food,
thing.
because they said for the past 20, 30 years, this is all these men know. So he don't understand the dialectics of the dynamics of politics. So even when we try to rub shoulder with him and tell him something, he will not understand it. When we shake our body like that, he will not know what we're doing.
Terry, that is
I'm
that is
making them press tonight.
that is diplomat telling you all those things.
But that is why
Wow.
when a man when Joe Biden do that day,
Yeah.
no, we will not understand it.
Without understanding.
He will not understand it.
But
So,
you saw the puppy and Trump were putting
yeah,
your
that
finger
was
all
why
of
they
that.
put the if that was Joe, he will not understand that one. So the people, that was, so
Terry, you're
the
killing me
man
tonight.
himself said it. The man said he's not a politician. And he don't understand the weight of that. It means that, my brother, if you go any part of the world where there are politicians, they will not take you serious because they know you don't understand the language. So when they're trying to push a queen, you will be looking for different and something on the chessboard to push because you're not a politician. You see? So this is why you see JMB. Look at the dimension. Look at what's happening all over the world.
Yeah.
JMB.
Let me bring
You
in
see?
the strong lady of LPR. Let me bring in Kotu here, Sis Kotu.
Khan on
Sis
the
Kotu,
show,
thank you.
Keto. You talking play Khan on the show.
The man can't come here tonight, man. He got no place here. Sis Kotu, good evening. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Good evening, the Liberal and Collins. Good evening. I'm glad to be here with you guys tonight.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to, talk about what happened. But talk to me. Let me go to Sis Kotu quickly, Terry, and I'll come back to you. Sis Kotu, with all of the thing that has been going on within the last week or so, you got 10 minutes to talk to us. Say anything, everything you want to talk about tonight. Nobody gonna call you up.
Thank you, Mr. Tool. And I'm glad to be here today and talk to the people of Liberia. I like to say hi to our people wherever you are at this moment. Greeting comes to you guys, and I'm glad to be part of the show tonight. What I have been on my mind the past time before the president could have, come to America. I had so many things on my mind to discuss, but then unfortunately I couldn't join the show. I had some difficulty connecting. I don't know for what reason. But again, we are happy that he was given the opportunity, regardless of what our other side saying that he could not come here, and
Right.
he came, they calling him in English. Again, what comes to mind is we have not had probably a president for a long time that could have, put his plot before the president of the United States of America. So it's a strange thing right now. So instead of us, discussing the issue,
Says Kotu, just hold on 1 minute. Let me put the comment on one by one. They want to say, "Oh my God." Tabata at his best, and the other one said, the other one said, "Wow,
okay,
oh God, another trouble." See the he jibber tonight. Go ahead, my sister. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, to be frank, this guy have not heard good English for long. And
Oh
you know,
yeah.
we used to even tease our from
Well, wait,
our
let me push you a little bit. What you mean? I didn't hear good English for long. I've been speaking here. Or that me who don't know good English now.
where we have been used to hearing what
They know you will get in trouble to
we have
never.
not, no, this is reality. Let's be frank. We have not had a president that will come to bring the Liberian people plight or the issue of Liberians, before the president of America. So this is a strange thing,
But no,
especially
no. Let me go travel. Says
for
Scotty. Let me go. Says Scotty. Let me go travel on you a little bit
try
here.
me, try
Yeah,
it. Go, let's
yeah.
go.
Let's
Let's go.
go. Let's go to the tribe a little bit here.
Mhm.
There's a saying back home, and I'm not saying that because a lot of people. I mean, I grew up in the barracks. They say all the people that can eat tabagi, they thought no go
Say
English.
loafer. Just
Okay,
from
look,
when we
okay,
come from
look. I
loafer.
I got friend. But anyway, but here we are. The chief of tabagi. Trump say he speak good English than some of the people around him.
That is the difference. A dialect of the man has effect on his language. It
Thank you.
doesn't matter.
Mm,
It doesn't matter what the influence of that effect of the language is. It's
mm.
what sense the language make.
Oh my goodness.
It's the sense
Like
that
I
make.
said, sis country, you got 10 minutes. Go ahead. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna interrupt again.
it's the sense that behind the language speaking.
Right.
Especially I'm a Loma woman and I spoke Loma throughout. I speak it fluently, but that doesn't negate me from speaking the right English. I
No.
have control over my subject verb agreement. And
My
that's the thing.
goodness.
Even most American here don't have
So,
control over the subject verb
So,
agreement.
so,
Amanda.
So
Amanda, where to?
so
Amanda, so.
so let me be frank with you. When we come to America here, there are certain places when we speak, people are like, "Oh, Liberia, do
That's
they
true.
speak English?"
That's very
Yes.
true. It
Even
happened to
I'm
me
telling
at
you, my
work.
workmate asked me, "Where did
Yeah.
you learn English from?" Do you understand? And I most of the time correct them when it comes to subject verb agreement. So when you see somebody speaking good English, you will know stress. People will look at you like, "Oh, where did you learn English from?" Because you have control over the Queen's language.
Mm,
Right.
It's
my
not
goodness.
the accent that matter. We work with Indians, we work with Chinese. They are speaking, out of what we understand easily.
Right.
But we will be the only people can't speak English. If people can't speak English, it's what they say in the English that matters. Okay,
Thank
you
you.
can go
Thank you.
there and be talking. People asking you, "What do you want?" and you're saying that, "Oh, football game." You know, it doesn't make sense. But this is where President Baka came. Then they say, why did he say so? Many times I personally say it because of the tradition on which I come from. Normally, I don't like it is only now that you see even people from Lofa, you will stay and shake hand. I'm not allowed to shake anybody of age above my age to stand and shake their hand. The tradition we have is you always bow your hand or even kneel down to shake the
Right.
hands. That's the tradition some of us came from. So if I'm speaking to somebody of my, let's say of my boss or respectable, I have to call them sir.
I agree.
I personally do that many times.
I agree.
So these are people who haven't learned what civilization is. And in Lofa, we have civilizations. What we call civilization is actually exhibited there. And sometimes ago, I was discussing with one of my nieces, and she was like, why, certain things we were talking about family, respect, and culture, identity. They were like abusing some cultural identity that we have. And I told them that, okay, let's look at this issue. I come from a background where I did this traditional culture. And I came to the civilization aspect where I went to European or what would they call it, American civilization. Comparing the both tradition, I try to tip in them that they are almost similar. The only difference we have with us is it was not written that people could practice, that people could learn from. And that is the problem we have. Because ours were not written, it is considered that we are not civilized. But go back home and see how the people do things, respectable way. People say, oh, the women are not respected. I know where my tradition come from. Even children, when the people sit to discuss issue, they will pass it on. The children, it reach to you guys. What do you guys say? The children will, in that transcending way, come from the children to the mothers, from the mothers to the father, before decision can be run up. But do we see these things happening today? No. And this is why we are having all of these problems today. Because
Thank you.
we are not respecting our children are not respecting us, because that respect goes, across the board. And that's what I'm seeing in Liberia. So let's go back to the issue about politics.
Yeah.
Okay. We have been talking about, unnecessary issue. We're not talking about the issue that affecting our country. See, right now, what we're talking about, what English is and what English is not. The main objective is what America needs to give us that we need to give them in return. It's the discussion right now. We have been under America for the past year. What mistakes we have made in the past that we need to correct now is what, for me, I'm looking at, and I'm trying to talk to people who are in position that they can make the decision now that Liberia will not be of the past. We almost going to 200. What have we achieved since we have been with America? And this is why we are coming out to say, okay, if it is our resources America won, let's sit down and discuss the issue. Now we should be talking about partnership. Who did I hear this from? It was Ellen at the time who were talking about partnership on our resources. If not, we getting 60, they get 40. We should be talking 50-50. But see today what we are discussing, even with our present companies that we have working in our country. I was surprised to hear that the company is giving off 15%. It's sickly. Who are those that pass this law? Who are those that prepare these agreements that came to this level? Are we growing? What should we be discussing? Leave me on my English. I'm Loma. Okay, I'm speaking my accent is on my Loma. But what sense am I making is what matter.
Right.
Are we still going to be begging for peanuts? Whereas we have God say, the Liberian people can say, God say, color eat. Then you say, put my own in my hand. We have the food. Then you telling somebody put it in my hand. I have the food now, the bowl of food. This is what we are. The bowl of food is right before us. Is to tell people now, this is what I can give you. Or let's share it. Since I need something from you, let's share my bowl. The resources we have in. Why you think Trump talk the 5 countries? I'm a student from political science. I look at it from the political aspect. People look at it from different aspects, but I'm looking at it from the political aspect. Now it's a gain and take issue. Why he talk these countries? After looking at the political analysis, we call it analysis, comparative analysis. You look at what do I have that somebody wants? What
Right.
the countries have that I'm on par with them, that I am parring with them. When
Thank
you look
you.
at it, the 5 countries, they have resources that America won. One major one is the oil. Though we may not have high a level at those other, but we are at a level where people are saying, yes, it is a possibility. So that part of being a possibility
you.
that we can have oil, make all in that group.
Thank you.
We
Thank
have
you,
cost.
madam.
No, but you told me I have 10 minutes
But,
now.
Bamboo coming diva.
No, you told me I had 10 minutes. No.
But
You
you're
told me.
10 minutes over.
Colin, is that true?
Yo, at least 2 more minutes at least.
She
That's
coming
it.
Yes.
over drum. My people, she coming over drum you.
That's what thing.
All right, all
Okay.
right. I gave you 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Thank you. We have gold that these people won. Our country have gold. We have iron ore that these people won. And those are most of us that are 5 countries that you see today that were called that Trump wants to talk with and that Trump discussing with. These are the resources. We are all having coastal areas. And what I'm looking at personally, we benefited from VOA before. And because of the tower those days, I believe it created job opportunity. And we have institution companies that came in. How many of the companies that we have today? We used to have chicken soup factory, battery factory, matcha factory, glass factory. Do we have any of these factories anymore? No. Are we working on bringing some of these companies back? Yes, I think that's what we should be talking now and be discussing. When we're getting at the table, let's have our bowl and tell people, let's share with me. This is what I have in my bowl and I want to share with you. Okay, let me stop here for now since you're
Thank
cutting
you.
me off.
Thank you. Thank
I
you. No
have more
problem.
in the package.
I know. Tonight, I'm not even taking calls here tonight, sir. I will let you guys talk. Again, folks, if you're listening,
Hey,
yeah,
look
this
like
is
you want
Sam.
me breakable cry now because
Yeah, because you want to come. Again, folks, if you're
Breakable can
listening,
follow me all around. I was surprised one time on LPR and Breakable was still behind me. I said, Breakable, what happened now? Leave me alone.
again, folks, if you're listening, Samson to Labra Public Radio. We're here tonight. Conversation with Samson too is happening right now. Here with Madam Kotu, Yala Bala Yala is here with us, and Terry Collins, the political analyst of LPR. Both are political analysts of LPR, and I appreciate them tonight. But what I can tell you, those of you that are following, and perhaps if you need to go and take your Tylenol tonight, take your Tylenol because we are getting ready. This ship, this train is not stopping tonight. It's all, and President Waga can't fuel this train. He gave us gas, so we are ready to go on. But folks, let me open the line. Let's see what what condemnation we're gonna get from the other side tonight.
It's gonna
Uh,
be easy on me.
let them bring it on. Let them bring it on. Let them bring it on. Let me open the line, folks. If you're listening, Samson, too, I'm going to open the line very shortly here. Join us and make a comment, and we'll let you talk. Let me see what my number say. Yeah, my number, yeah. All right, give me a call, folks. 916-533-2048. So if you call says call to oh yeah, we go. Guess who they want the first person? Here we go. Uh, Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Call my title. You know my title. Why are you calling me caller?
What's your title? You're not caller. What's your title?
Okay, I enjoy your tabata tonight.
Thank you.
You want to be politician, pastor, and a consultant. Otto Billy Man, I come on the show, a consultant with a consultant deal, and to promote this government. But anyway, good show tonight. I'm listening to the Tabata, and it's so entertaining. I think the show is comical tonight, because it's Terry and Liberal. I've always told you on this show, LPR is a station.
Hold on. You ready for your own Tabata? Let me put this other color on merge this color, please. Just hold on. We'll lay your talk. Well, everything you want to say tonight, we'll lay your talk. Let me merge this. Go ahead. What's the color? Go ahead.
Like I said, LPR is a platform, a network that promotes integrity in the news. We promote information, education, and entertainment. So information should always be correct information. Education should educate the public so that they can make sound and rational decisions. And we talk about entertainment. But this one is more of an entertainment because entertainment sometimes you got no restriction, you can lie in there, play funny. And this one is more of an entertainment tonight.
According to who? According to you? According to
me who listening.
Okay,
because
okay.
Terry who sits on the platform and you didn't correct him. To tell the Liberian people or the listening audience that President Weah was invited by the CIA to talk about all the talk like that, and you didn't correct him and say no, because nobody, with the exception of President Weah and those in our room, or probably people he confined in afterward, knows what was discussed. Why was he invited to the CIA headquarters for a reverend that called himself the reverend or ambassador to come on this platform and say that it validates me to say Terry is misleading his flock.
Thank you.
It's a sad thing. No, I'm not finished. Let me I just there with Terry. This is supposed to be the independent show tonight, right? You're sitting in for.
No, I think good night. Do I look at somebody that was saying tonight on a Thursday?
The liberal, you have always been a liberal. You know you're a liberal.
Yeah, but I don't say it tonight. I said it for anybody. You know that.
Okay, get the liberal guru, you being a liberal. No, you're a guru, political guru, the best in the business. So give me a few minutes. I already praise you. Can I go ahead?
Look at Ambrose, my people. Listen to Ambrose. Listen to Ambrose. Terry, you reading it? Listen to Ambrose. You are undermining the incredible platform Mr. So has worked tirelessly to build. It is disappointing to see. But the veterinary, this is disappointing to see this happen. This is this is now a unity party platform.
It's true. It's true. You undermine it, especially you brought Terry on this platform. I ain't talking about sis couple because she's bone to bone, flesh to flesh, unity party, daha, whatever. Then look at the four inside it. That's it. So you talk about Terry on that on us creating Sunday. You say to your piece is that shall not that, and you come on the platform and laugh, lick and play to the point you didn't correct it and you clapping, you dancing on the platform. You do the platform.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me bring this out. But Walter Carter, just drop yourself up so that the next caller will be. Okay. Yeah, please. All right, go ahead, caller. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Hello, Mr. To. This is Christopher Tobasi.
The lovable, another lovable giant, big guy, but he's so kind, he's unbelievable. Go ahead, sir. What's on your mind?
Yeah, Mr. To, two things cannot be true at the same time. Either President Trump noticed that President Boykott's subject verb did not agree. When he said that we has resources, and I think that's when Trump came at him and started. Trump was like,
well, wait now, Tabasio. Donald Trump, you look at that he the one who can't lie to praise to make President Obama feel good.
Lied. I said either he.
Okay, hold on. Let me merge the other color, please. Okay, hold on. Okay, go ahead, Tabasi, go ahead.
Yeah, either he noticed that President Boycott had made that mistake when he said that we has resources, and so Trump came back at him and said that where you from? You speak fine English, you speak beautiful English, all that verbal phrases, all the things and that just Donald Trump were trying to pick or try to push him around, knock him around a little bit, so they can get in word of word, or maybe so he can go off the rail like the way he did Zelensky. But the Pape, something else I detected, right? I think the Pape wasn't feeling quite well, or he was tired, because for Trump to lower his tone of voice and reduce it to that level, like he's talking to a child or a very frail, old, man who is very sick, because Trump usually don't talk in that kind of neutral tone of voice, that kind of reduce. Something was wrong there. Either the old man was so tired or so sick, or something was going on. Because usually Joseph Boycott make that kind of mistake. He went to go school. If I think can speak fine English, you understand that. But when you under pressure on the international stage, sometimes you can misspeak. I think the old man was wrong when he saw that verb. I think he made a mistake, and you guys just have to accept it.
Okay.
Sometimes when you screwed up or when your leader screwed up, you just have to either embrace it and say, "Oh, the old man messed up," so that next time when they're preparing him, and not just the old man alone, the foreign ministry too has to take some blame. Okay. A lot of things went wrong yesterday.
Thank you.
People are making fun of our country. Other people are laughing at us. In fact, Africa is very, very upset the fact that Trump had to go down low to ask the old man about English and this and that. I think it was an insult. I think it was arrogant. I think it was rude. It was disrespectful. And Trump too has to take blame of this thing here. It's not just Joseph Boycott alone. I think Liberia has to be respected. And what Trump did yesterday was very wrong. And Pape Boycott too was also, I just think he was very slow yesterday.
Thank you. Just drop yourself off so the other caller will have the opportunity. Thank you. Just drop yourself off. Okay, nice caller in line. Go ahead. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Yeah, take me for a show. This is beautiful. Look, you know what? Some people come on the show they, after they do the consulting work, and they still want most consultants job, so they have a different everything.
Okay, hold on. Let me merge. Hold on, let me merge. Hold on, let me merge, please. Just hold on. Ah, the other number to merge is something that can be difficult. Go ahead, Brigable, so we can bring in the last one.
This campaign mentioned not every time we. Do you know what Burger King was President Burger King there for? You talking about President Burger King here because of and the auditor was dying, so they ready to do investigation. Listen. Your Tabata is talking. Think what when 2 years on the only show you talk about Tabata because Mr. Show on our show, Tabata is gonna come out because he just saw you. But the way I present Mr. Tole. So when a consultant come on the show, the consultant work, they do secret everything. You see this man in the country, he's speaking English. President speaking. This man play for it. Joseph said it to your job site. Those are common questions to play for our house, to be like our house. He's speaking English. I just oh, for Africa. You can't even call it learn how to speak English. All president is saying things that they all celebrating those things. Be insult to the country.
Thank you.
This insult.
Thank you.
You're asking it. President Burger King with respect. He started with President Joe Biden, the lecture, the watch movie, the watch the football game. As a friends.
Okay.
As a friend. But President Burger was sitting there when I said, what a question, yeah, somebody not there. Then he goes to my place. They put talking, I really care about you. I want to happen today.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Those are your view. We have respect it. Go ahead. Just get yourself also the next caller. The last caller can go ahead. Callers, go ahead. Clarence David, let's hear from you. Babu go to Divakura. Let's hear you, Chief.
Hey, Mr. Tour, how you doing tonight?
Thank you for joining.
You know, they had a common saying, like you said, the lizard. Whenever been with the other lizard that had a longer tail, you all will run and go bite their tail. So all of them can have the same tail. I can remember the former president was interviewed concerning the prioritizing the LEC. If you say the USA can play tonight, I think I can send it play. If you Hello, Mr. Tour?
Yeah, but your phone is I don't know what's going on. Can you hear me? Okay, then let me call you because your phone is not doing your favor. Let me call you. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this one. Let me call this guy, guys, then we can just wrap it up, please. Yeah, Clarence, go ahead. Wow.
Hello?
Yeah, but I don't know. Is it raining on your side?
No, I'm working in the hospital. That's what happening.
Okay.
Yeah, so they did the equipment, these are the things that are happening. What I was saying is the interview concerning the prioritizing the LEC. The speed that he made that time and comparing the speed of President Barker spoke or had a few days, I want to send you the video so you can play and make a comparison and analysis and see which one of them at least can try. So if many are coming here to say that the statement of the 2 minute speed that President Barker gave, they are trying to be so condescending to now. I don't see the reason why are they trying to prove here tonight? At the time when the president when he called African to show sorry for making that statement at that time, how many of the African that stood up? So this is in the country to go forward. I don't think we need the kind of common thing for to bring politics to it. They may were presenting a plan for the nation. There's somebody who can sit there and watch football game, getting this and that. They want to compare him with somebody who making policy statement. So be fair to ourselves, man. Let the CDC guide and find something to do and start bringing the meeting with President Barker and President Trump to the media. Because they are not finding their way through. Thank you for the show, Mr. Doe.
Thank you. You'll be the last caller. Thank you very much. Terry, let's start. Let's go back to you. I know, we make fun and things like that, but these are very serious issues that our brothers and sisters on the other side, it seemed to me that they are, I don't know what I should I say, they are hurt, but for some reason they seem to be uh, way bent on highlighting what they believe to be President Walker failures. Is it because they got shellacked by President Barker in the election? Is that why they're still going on? Why can they not see what we've seen, Terry? Talk to me, my brother.
Because that we've been saying these are weird chants. The mentality centered around an individual. The patriotism is based on an individual, which is former President Weah. Once former President Weah is not doing what JMB doing now, they get aggravated, they get angry. All the platforms they are listening to where they were on, they're all angry. They're all expressing how they make fun out of President Boca. They did it, that. And most of the people in the world don't see it that way. You understand? And people are talking about Trump. People are looking at Trump. People are saying different things about Trump and other people, because Trump is a news by itself. Trump himself make news every time he talks, and he does that intentionally. If you read Trump biography, Trump is a media mogul. He loved them. He loved the kind of thing. He loved to create a move that will make him viral in the media. Go look at Trump biography. The man is a media guy. But there is something I wanted to read here that you guys keep talking that, oh, former President Weah did not come to the place, did that for all these things. I'm reading something here by Maxwell Peters, International Relations Freelancer, USA, Virginia. Unimpeachable sources at the headquarters of the Central Intelligence Agency, CIA, located in Langley, Virginia, USA, have reliably hinted that the Liberian President George Manuel Weah is currently being investigated over plethora of international crimes obtaining in Liberia. It go on. You can go and look at it. This news were reported by some news outlet from Sierra Leone.
AI?
They're not AI, but they can go check it out. That AI, they can tell us now whether that AI or a fake or not. But right after, if you can remember, right after former President Weah came back, there was barrage of, there were barrage of sanctions. There were barrage of allegations against his government for extrajudicial killings and all those kind of things. Like I said earlier on, there are entities in Liberia that you can't play with. These entities are there. They are they're working along with the U.S. Treasury Department, the U.S. security system to monitor and track money laundering. They help them to enforce, to monitor and track money laundering through corruption, to track human trafficking, drugs, and how you call it, for the sole purpose of tracking terrorism. So they do not just allow any crime to just go free, and they just say, oh, nothing about it, nothing happened, it's just normal and all of that. And that is why some of them do not know. They be jumping around, just look at them and laugh, they be cursing people. Cursing does not show that you are intellectually equipped to discuss the issue. Forget about personal feeling, come to the table, discuss the issue like an intellectual. Then,
Thank you. I will come back to you to close, but when you're on your closing, the specific question I will ask you is, why was President Barker was so successful in shellacking President Weah and the CDC out of office? I want you to think about that. That will be your closing. Let me come to you, Sis Carter. Go ahead, give us your 2 minutes, then we'll come back to do the closing.
Yeah, I want to thank our viewers for the comments and calls. What I have observed is that people have, personal loyalty, and based on the loyalty, I call it a blind loyalty. Their judgment and
Right.
everything is based on that loyalty. And I sat here and criticized issue when it came to the president here on this platform. So I don't know why I will buy backed. And Breaker was saying I'm a what is it? A
Consulting.
consultant. I have never applied for any job in Liberia. Neither have I recommended anybody to this government in power. So I'm free to talk anytime I want to talk, and just what right is what I say. I clean my every my yeah, people can say we're pushing our cartoon here. I satisfy with my cartoon I'm pushing here, or if I cleaning people here, I satisfy with it. The day I ready to go to Liberia, I'm not saying when I'm giving job, I will not do it. But when I'm going to Liberia, I'm going as an employer, like I was in Liberia. I was in Liberia, I was employer. Then here, then I'm gonna leave from here again. I go be begging people for a job. I don't think so. And I'm thinking big. I'm not like some of you who play your blind loyalty. No, I'm not. I was even on the LBS. I never play. So where do you want me play? Who am I afraid of? It's not like some of you, Joe. We are still not in power. Your loyalty stay there.
Thank
I
you.
never want to apply. So
Thank
the
you.
biggest thing right now we should be discussing for me, I think we should be thinking on how investment can come to Liberia. That's my major concern.
Thank you.
Because if investment come to Liberia, some of you that are saying, talking all kinds of things, our brothers and sisters will all be employed and will be benefiting
Thank you. Let
one
me
way or
bring
the
it.
other.
Thank you. Let me bring in Mr. Robert Zango. Mr. Zango, we're closing now, but I will let
Yeah,
you.
let me close too.
I will let you give your closing on this. Yeah, I know you've been listening, and so let's
No,
let's let's hear from you. That will be your closing anyway. Let's hear from you.
why you guys like to make this thing CDC United Party all the time? They just say they're the only two political parties in Nigeria. Look,
Exactly.
at the end, my sister, wait, let me talk before you say exactly. At the end of the day, the president came to the United States of America. Look, I've gotten a lot of calls from people who are Liberians, obviously, and some of my African friends. And from the American side, you get people. You obviously there's politics involved. The fact that a lot of the Americans feel that President Boycott was disrespected. All right, because as someone, one of the commentators, news commentators say, it should have been obvious that Liberians speak English. From the African side, a lot of them feel that Boycott didn't represent us well. They didn't. I tell you what. One of my Nigerian friends said to me today. She said the fact that the man is sitting there telling you, "Oh, you English, you speak so well. Where you go to school?" And Boyka said there saying, "Yes, sir. Yes, sir." It appeared like he was lost. I'm just saying what my African people say. This is not me. Okay, so it depends on where you look at it. At the end of the day, this is not open reacting. Open gone. Whether he be investigated, he ain't being investigated, who cares? I saw a video of Mel playing football today somewhere. But the fact here is the hottest news right now, whether in the United States or whether in Liberia, is about the disrespect to a nation. And I will say this before I end. One of the things I've always said, I've been in this country for many of years, the moment you get off that plane and you land on the shores of the United States of America, you are an ambassador of your country. You don't have to have the title because there are people who have never seen your country before, but they will draw a conclusion about what your country is, how your people are, what kind of food you eat, whether you're living in hut or living in the trees, and all those kind of things based on the way you present yourself. And many people are saying, what kind of representation of Liberia, a representation of Africa was subpar. So I will
Thank
stop
you.
there.
Thank you, Terry. Give us your closing. Give me 1 minute, please, because I'm out of time
Well,
here.
it's just simple that people will talk anything they want to. But hey, the president have come and make his deal, and hey, they may have blow up the internet out of proportion, and that is what it is, liberal. But to this guy, somebody just writing Tabata here all day and thing. The thing here is the news is there. You can go and check it out. The reports are all there. Nobody saying that President Weah was found guilty. CIA is not a court. They call him. Everybody know that they call him in. And after he left in September 2023, there was information coming down, sanctions, and there were reports of extrajudicial killing. But let me ask someone a question, and I want to just hit that. Then
Yeah.
before my 30
Yeah.
seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
please.
you said something about why President Booker succeeded, right?
No, I use a specific term, shellac.
Whip him,
Drove them,
beat him.
drove them out of the country completely.
La Brenta
But,
me
but, but
you la
Mr.
puppy dog. That's what he
Zango,
mean.
Mr. Azango, you are
What
not
the
here to
boss like?
interpret the
Let
liberal.
him the
Go ahead,
brother off.
go ahead,
President
go ahead.
President Weah lost touch with his people, and that is what President Booker flocking. You know, because he lost touch with the people. He never had time for the people. He didn't listen to the people. When the people talk, they tell him take action. He didn't take action. Anything they tell him, he thinks that the people were against him. Like all the guys are saying now, oh, that lie. The people lying. The people lying. So 400,000 voters that President Booker gained over the period of 6 years, they were all lied to. They couldn't see anything. They all of them. So including the international community that putting sanction on people in Liberia, they were lied to too. They who got out in Liberia. Then these are the same people that is telling us now that the American government will also put sanction on JMB. So you would think that the American government, the put sanction on JMB government now, that means we should say they lied to. So it just tell you
Thank
that
you.
the place these people mindset are located is far from the reality of what is happening because
Thank
they
you.
also put one individual instead of being nationalistic for country interests. Thank you.
Thank you. Sis Country, let's hear from you. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. So. And I want to say thanks to the Liberian people for listening to us at this time. People have, way of perceiving things. If they perceive it that way, it is their
Sis
own
Country,
way.
let me hold you 1 minute. I'll give you extra minute. Let the caller make his point. The caller called yesterday, but I didn't recognize. Caller, what's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
I am Amos calling from Pennsylvania, and I disguise myself because you have sent Mr. So under the weather just so you can control the topics on the show, and so you can control everything that happens on the show. And I made that comment, I typed it, but that's why I called just to say it loud so that everybody will hear it because you surprised my comment because. Yes, that's it. You send Mr. So under the weather so he can come on the show, just so you can have control over the show, and that's not good. So what you gotta say? Because Joseph Waka is in the country. That's all. So what you gotta say? Tell me what you gotta say.
You don't even have a long form birth certificate. You speaking all the American English. Now you don't want to come listen to on my show. I beg you, man. Amos, thank you for calling. Thank you, my brother. Yeah, you come here speaking all the I don't know, New Jersey English. No, that's a New Jersey Liberian series that you want me to say. But just go ahead, my brother. Go ahead. Thank you, Amos. Thank you for calling. Just go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. So. For me, what I am asking our Liberian people is, not to think of these common, thing that for me I call it insignificant. What matters to me is what are we getting from these meetings? The representation our president come, for what can we get? And if we are not telling our president what we want now in this deal, how will he make the decision? And I'm calling on our president that for the over 178, or we going to 78 years, I think 78 years, 79 years, I may not be right. Let me not be like George Weah. I really do not know the year, either 178 or 179.
Anyone is good.
Whatever. So I want that this time around when we're meeting other people, it could not only be the United States, other the nations that are interested in our resources. Let's be able to make a better judgment. Let not be individualistic in thinking only about ourselves, because that has happened in the past. And we still see it going on with even the companies that I was just discussing about Meter and the other ones in Grand Cayman area. What are our people benefiting from these companies? Are we behind our representatives and our senators right now? The main discussion right now is on Meter, the contract. What are we saying? What are we discussing? English speaking? What about English? What the English is saying for me, that what matters. Whether they disrespect our president, I really didn't see it that way. But others, will look at it that way because people have their own perception of how things happen. But I think what was mattering to me is what our president putting forth to Trump for the benefit of our people in Liberia. And I think this is not the end of the discussion. I'm very sure that this is just the onset of the meeting. Other discussions are going on.
Yep.
And let us start discussing how we can best enjoy our resources then for it to be given, for it to be mortgaged, or for it to be sold out there. Because I think that's what may have happened. Because we see Accelerator today, instead of the 30% that was agreed on, it came down to 50% of our share. How did it come there? Because we said we're not focusing on the thing that we're supposed to be thinking about. We're just thinking about whether the person is speaking good English or not speaking good English.
Thank you.
Ask CDC for 6 years how it went from 30 to 15. Ask them.
Exactly. I'm concerned. That's my concern right now.
Thank you.
So the contract that was signed, the column before the man came, the contract nobody talk about. We know what happened in that contract, sir.
Whoever it came from, I'm concerned.
We know what was signed that contract before he came rushing.
Mr. Ezango,
now you want Mr. Ezango me.
Mr. Ezango, we're running a show here.
Yo,
I want some. I'm looking for a picture. I'm looking for a picture of the person who's speaking some 10 or 15 years ago, when the person appeared on LPR. But I can't find it right now. I saw it earlier today, but I can't see it now.
Okay.
It was him, Mr. James K, Mr. Swat, Phyllis Swat, and the then considered to be the how do you call it? He got some kind of position with Liberty Party. Well, Liberty Party is shining time. I was looking for a picture today. If I knew you were going to go, I'm going to save that picture, but I'll find it again. But anyway, Victor, let's Mr. Zago,
James K.
Yeah, James K. My brother, he right next door here. Anyway,
but, James, I say hi, bro.
Okay, but let's we'll give you the respect and give you 1 minute. But if you're Tabata, it's not good for us.
I'm a minute.
No. I stay in control of that minute I'm giving you. The minute it depends on the minute I'm giving you. It depends on something.
All right. Look, at the end of the day, representation matters. For those of us who have lived in the West for a number of years, we all know that few of us have gone for job interview. The first 5 minutes determines whether you're gonna get a job or not. How you speak, how you present yourself. It may not be the only thing, but my concern is what preceded his arrival in the U.S. Well, the press was supposed to go there for the signing. The purpose of having the press there was for people to ask questions. All of a sudden, the press isn't there. The same thing can be said about we are coming over here being somewhat aware by the CIA a couple of years ago. I mean, it is what it is. But as Scotto said, we want to see what you bring back. If what you bring back is to ask for the people to please come and do a mapping of all the minerals in our country, so we'll know. But you say we got plenty of minerals. I got a surprise for him. There was a Liberian geologist back in the 60s and 70s who did a national mapping of all our minerals. Iron ore doesn't walk away. His name was M.W. Kuda Baker. He spent many years with the partners in Liberia mapping. You could lens and map. They should have the information there. So why ask the people come do something already done? Why ask people come do that? We want something more. What I would have expected. What I would have expected is, Mr. President, We have a young generation. Please provide scholarships so 40, 50 persons can come and learn from the University of
So when they come, then they don't go by.
and why they know that the point. You can
Okay.
put processes in place. Okay. Because when you present those kind of things, you're talking long term. Those people will go back to your country, and when these companies come,
Thank you. I hope.
will be qualified now to work on it.
Thank you. I hope we're not because it's not leading to
And I get the other side to that.
What's the
Okay.
other
If you
side?
just take
No,
all
we'll
the
bring
other,
that side. We will bring that side tomorrow. I beg you.
No,
all right,
tomorrow.
all right.
You're not on tomorrow.
Now,
That's so
now,
on tomorrow.
What do you mean I'm not on tomorrow?
Tomorrow not so. Don't tell that thing here.
Oh, so you and so y'all together now?
No,
Y'all
you saw nothing. We know you Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
Labor, the people are planning to undermine your
Don't
whole
do that kind
entire.
of thing, yeah.
You
Don't
are
talk about
out.
tomorrow. Let the woman speak. The woman speak. Show the woman some deference. Let her speak.
all right, my
Yeah, cut what you want
let's
to
hear
say.
your side. Let's hear your side. Jesus Christ.
the other side is there. They say what a dog get, you dry dog sweet.
Mm.
What a
I
dog,
don't
what you
eat
be
dog.
eating
Yeah, I don't eat
until
dog.
Grab
the
this
dog,
sweet. Why you
the
eat
dog
until the
gets
grab me
dry.
come? You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
So the thing is, you
Uh.
can do that concomitantly. Get the agreement.
Oh.
Why other people
So
who are
yeah, Amos, so
educated
you're
do
in
it?
the house.
You send other people to learn, but you don't even have it yet.
All right,
Let's
my
get
point.
it.
Yeah, the side
Yeah.
agreement.
So
The
that's
side
the other
agreement.
point. I just wanted to add that to what you were saying. I'm not saying
Oh,
what you
okay.
said is wrong.
Okay.
I'm saying there are other who have learned, and what they have learned, let it be placed in use while you educating others.
You're
Thank
right.
you.
Everybody
Yes.
come on.
Okay.
So
You're
that's
And
all.
a
finally,
I
sociology
just added
major.
up.
Yeah, let me
Everybody
say
a
my
sociology major. Come on,
okay.
man.
Yeah, let me Terry, you want to say something?
yeah, finally,
The pastor thought and pray for us.
our Honorable Gonglo had distanced himself from the most popular protest, upcoming June 17 protest. Honorable Gonglo said the messenger of the protest contributed to the degradation of the state. So they're not qualified
My
to
goodness.
present a solution. He's not
My
part of it.
goodness. South.
Nobody qualified because everybody
South.
contributed
No.
Okay, yeah, let me
to
make
our
my own
country.
point now. You're not made all your
You
point.
got 1 minute.
I thought you said today I was running the show.
I
Now,
didn't say that.
you and Mr. Soda take over the show. But let me make my point serious on a very serious note. All of you guys that are there talking about them not embarrass President Waka, I mean, you have not studied Trump. I said it yesterday and I will say it again. If Trump doesn't like you, he don't poke fun of you. He don't even talk to you like that. Trump truly, truly admired the father of the nation, the Republic of Liberia. And Trump is what he said yesterday. It's something if Trump is not even when he read it for you, you don't even look at you. But for him to point him out and make that statement, that's very interesting. Another thing is, you will see that when the father of the nation is leaving, or even after he have gone home, there will be a visit. And I will go as high to say Trump most likely will visit Liberia. And that, but who the one here?
What matter will be visit? They already been visit. Talking about
No,
there will
I
be a
say in
visit.
Liberia. I will be in. I'm talking crying English. Please, tell that.
He
I
said
said,
when the man return, it will be a visit. Often the people be visiting because they want a man to violate the law. The man had a
okay.
contract agreement
Oh,
with
okay.
us.
That two-time
They
English. I
not
think I think
violating
when the
the
men
law.
go, they will
Don't
visit
my
him.
man put you talk about that spin on anything.
Okay, all right, okay, but let me finish. Okay, Mr.
You
Zango, good
confuse
night.
my
Good
point. I
night,
say you
Mr.
confuse
Zango. Mr. Zango, good night. Mr. Zango, good night. Because
Bye.
now, come on. Thank you, guys. Okay, guys, we're way over time, but we came late anyway. Sis Kotu, thank you. I hope you will join us all the time. And tomorrow we will be here with Mr. So. If he's not coming on, if he's still doing
What he doing?
investigating. If you're still doing a journalistic investigation, if you're still on that, we will come on again tomorrow. And many of you that think you, Mons Esther, you say you ran out of Tylenol tonight. I think no, on your side now. The pharmacy store they're closed now, so I can't help you. But I will be here
The people
tomorrow.
veil with you, Labor. They veil with you, Bowie.
Oh, tonight
So,
they're not easy thing. Tonight they're not easy thing. But
they-
that's what make this show sweet. That's what make the show sweet. So I want to thank you guys. Terry, thank you as usual. Cisco, thank you.
Cisco too.
Mr. Robert
Mr.
Exanko,
Azango,
thank you
thank
very
you.
much. and we'll say good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful. But please let's come on again tomorrow and let's have fun
All right,
doing
later.
this.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Again, folks, Samson to La Braparido. I want to say many thanks to all of you that tuned in tonight. We appreciate it. Thank you very much. Please join us tomorrow as we come on Mr. Social. We'll be here as well. Those of you who don't believe that we belong here, we will be here. You can't kick us out. That you'll get used to it. We're here to stay. We're here. Mr. So can come tomorrow and talk and about that. We will be here. We're not going anywhere. The liberal is here to stay. I want to thank all, no, on a very serious note, folks. I want to thank all of you tonight. Those of you that were out here writing. I know these kinds of conversations, they can be very um, agitating for some people from time to time. But one of the things I want to give you guys tonight, and I want to thank all of you that have been tuning in. Your level of engagement is so good in that you are engaging positively, even though you don't agree with us. But your language are measured, your approach are measured. These are things that you will only find on a civil life platform such as this. And of course, people being accused of what they just accused me of trying to undermine this platform by bringing in. So if I talk about, he's a president of the Republic of Liberia, for Christ's sake. He was elected. He didn't come to this position through the back door. So I won't come and my time will not be about him. But anyhow, it's your country as well. He's your president as well. Talk about. But what I say, if you're going to talk about the president, do it with respect and responsibility. Something to Labra Pabrito. Oh, I got my closing here. Okay, let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Okay, Sam Cinto is here again tonight, folks, and I'll say good night to all of you. Please join us tomorrow as we engage Mr. So as well. Good night, folks.
Rachel de Kibo, je adé. Oh, après Gogo, Yaliwa, Bagno, Yalia pour la femme. Avec Gogo, Yali. Avec Gogo, Yali, Stéphane Soko. Oh, après Amena, Amena, Gogo, Yaliwa, Stéphane Soko, Yali pour la femme. Aïe, Gogo, Yaliwa. Amana very kasawa. America very titi papa very sa. Ayo you get bayo. You secret amapa. Sisi you la play. Oya la gogo nyali. Are bayo e koro bravo. Hey gogo nyali. Awo. Baba sisi yo wa are na very paka. Baba sisi yo wa are na very. Why? Ale na you ya for bravo. Abile godo nyali. Yo so ma de jogre. Pamro alo. Ade wa ba bere wa sa wa ke. Wa ba be. Amba wa ma pa ni. Ni ama. Amba wa ma pa ni. Amba la su wa ku la ba yo. Abile ni ka bere titi papa. Aja tu bo